Hey guys, Tallboy Gaming here, and welcome back to Garten of Banban 2. We're going to be looking through all the lore of this game, and yeah, just seeing how we go. So, it should be fun. Now I want to see if there's a way we can look at, uh-huh. You can look at notes you've collected. Interesting. I'm gonna be turning my lighting quality up just to make it so I can see every little secret. Perfect. Okay, so for a parent looking for their missing child, time is a delicate matter. Click the clock to advance time so we can see it is 9 o'clock. No, it's 10 o'clock. There are voices. 11 o'clock, there's still voices. 12, everybody leaves the facility. 1 o'clock, a table disappears. 2 o'clock, another table disappears. And then 3, the lights get shut down. Um, so obviously people were in the facility till midnight until 12 o'clock. And then it just went dead silent. Let's go full screen. Okay, so let's first look in this main room for anything. All it appears to be is just a big empty, just big grey box with nothing really in it, does it? Yeah, so there's nothing in this room from the looks of it. We can grab our walkie-talkie and our key card, say hi to Big Josh, and yeah, we'll make our way out here. So we make our way through here, just like so. Now, we can pick up the pink key card. There's also a note. This is it. The things we've done have finally come back to bite us. Everyone's gone, and the whispers from the abyss just keep getting louder. I think I even saw a face or two looking up at me. We were told everything that gets thrown into the abyss dies, but it appears we were tricked. If you're reading this, take my advice and leave. Everything here should be forgotten and erased from history. So I'm presuming the abyss is, well, what we see below us. Down there. I'm assuming that is the abyss. Now, I'm not really sure what this, like, area is, because you've got the medical center, testing center, and whatever that is called. So you can activate this. There's nothing over there. Like, there's no secrets or anything. But, there is something here. It's Nab Nab. So yeah, Nab Nab is here. There was a writing on the wall there saying the spider is real, which is talking about Nab Nab. The spider is real and it's coming. As we can see, he's well and truly alive. Goodbye, Nab Nab. He disappeared. We have a message from Stinger Flynn. Yeah, we'll make our way into here. Now, customer registration recap board. So let's have a look. So there's Drew, Weatherly, Double H, June, Rachel, Mason, um, Shaver, and Rawl. So why are there 2 stars next to these names? Why is it like a thermometer like? And wasn't Weatherly the name of the 2 people in number 1? I almost guarantee it is. They're gonna walk in front of the camera. So then Banban can see us. Perfect. Hey Banban.
Hey, you there. I, I can see you on the cameras. I am so happy to see you. And I need your help with something. Wait, can you even hear me? Hello? Listen, if you can hear what I'm saying, wave at any camera.
So we already know it's been confirmed that this is Banban talking to us. It's pretty easy
Oh,
to
thank God.
figure that
I'm
out.
so glad you're here. I thought this was the end. I was looking around and walked into the security room. Then the door closed behind me and I've been stuck inside since. It needs a light blue key card to open, but I don't have it. I know why you're here and I can help you, but you've got to get me out of here. If I recall correctly, only maintenance workers held the light blue key card. So you're gonna have to go down to the maintenance room and look there. The door there is probably locked as well, and I can't open it from here, but I do have control over the break room door. Here, I open it for you. See if you can find anything useful in there.
So, obviously Banban knows why we're here. We're looking for our child. He specifically states that later on. So yeah, why has he been watching us? Has he? Anyways, tapes can be played on this TV, so we will often be visiting back. Also, we will be going into this room here. Now, there is a note on this desk. So, it's a case update report. Case 6, blah blah blah, human, um, Javanium. Case type to update to alias the devil. Summary. Communication with Case 6 has provided invalid information that may explain why previous cases have sorely failed, as well as improve the creation of further cases. Despite being seemingly incredibly intelligent, it does not appear to recognize itself as a non-human. When addressed as a non-human, K6 reacts with confusion, reflection, almost have no effect, as K6 appears to see itself as the human gnome donor. A meeting between K6 and the human gnome donor have not yet been conducted. Sorry. K6 describes a constant immense pain that is present in the entirety of its body, despite the human gnome donor of K6 being a doctor. The case has failed to give a description more detailed than the pain having to do with the blood flows. K6 has no blood in their systems, only Javanium. Case case is not ready for presentation. So, what is case 6? Or who is case 6? Is case 6 a work in progress, like attendant, like one of the monsters we see down here? And it says it's immense pain, so that leads me to believe it could be Nab Nab, because I imagine he would be feeling immense pain, as he has no friends or anything. He's rather distant from all the others. So yeah. Anyways, we can come into here now. This is where we got where the intro was. So there is an emergency alarm which has been activated, which is strange. So that means somebody's been in here and activated it. Anyways, we have our drone. So let's hit that button. And then let's do this puzzle. Did you seriously miss it? Oh my goodness. Go hit the button, damn it. Thank you. So 1. See if I can remember. 2. Move out of the way, chair. 3. 4. 5.
Oh, the good old drones. I lost mine a couple of weeks ago. Maintenance workers used them for all sorts of things, like reaching high places and grabbing things that fell into the abyss and sometimes even comfort. It's good that you have one. It might be useful in our little conundrum. Take a look around and see if you can figure out how to get into the maintenance room. I'm unsure if it can be of much help, but wave at the cameras if you need my insight.
So the employees or the assistants use drones to do their daily tasks and even rescue stuff from the pit. So that leads me to believe at the end of chapter 1, when Opala Bird fell down the pit, I wonder if either she climbed back up from the bird prints being on the wall as like an indication so you can climb walls, or if something or someone saved her with a drone. Makes me question. Anyways, we can grab our lime keycard and listen to Banban again. Oh my god.
Sweet. Now you can go down to the maintenance room. Remember, you're looking for a light blue key card. Good luck and thank you.
Thank you, Banban. So, let's head down. So, it's strange. From the top facility, they have added 3 new characters. Nab Nab, Slow Saline, and Sheriff Toadster. Now, why were these 3 characters left out? Maybe that's just a design flaw from the game designers? And be like, oh, well, we've only got 6 characters, maybe we should add some more so we have lots of characters to use for the upcoming chapters. But at the same time, maybe they were hiding them more because they were menacing. They were evil as such. Hard to say. Otherwise, we already know Nab Nab is his name. He is miserable, which kind of relates to the K6 we saw. And he's the opposite of Banban as Nab Nab. We have Sheriff Toadster, Slow Saline, and we have. This is when we encounter Nab Nab. So, reminder to all workers: 1. Work in groups of no smaller than 2. Carry flashlights at all times. Flashlights are in the equipment room. If in direct confrontation with the spider, cause as much noise as possible until help arrives. So, I'm not sure if that's a hint. I don't see why it would, because we don't make a noise at all to allude that the spider is there. So it makes me wonder. Anyways, there is a note up here on the sign, just around here. So let's see what this note has to say. Case update. Case 6. This is update 3. So that first one was update 2, I believe. Summary. Case 6 was introduced to its human donor, a doctor in the facility known as UA for short. Remember that. That might be useful today, and the results were not what we hoped for. K6 first treated UA like they did any other stranger, with a civil greeting and a handshake. So obviously this K6, pardon me, has human knowledge. It knows how to interact with the world. Case 6 up to this point has been referring to himself as UA. When the U relay finished explaining to Case 6 that they were the original gnome donor, they attempted to explain some of the science behind Givanian procedures. Mid-sentence, Case 6 became extremely agitated and attempted to attack UA before being subdued by security. UA is getting treated for minor injuries. K6 is in a solitary confinement. Since the revelation, K6 has refused to communicate with any and all employees, with the exception of Dr. WM. Now, WM were the initials for a teacher in the first game, and I believe her name was Weatherly Mason. Yeah, that's right. Could that be the same Weatherly that was on the board up in the main room? I don't know. Whom had personally request to speak to. The request is not being granted for WM's wishes or Waverly Mason's safety. Case is not ready for presentation or testing. Okay, so over on this table here, we have a tape. We will be going back to play that on the TV. Also, remember to protect yourself. Hard hat, high vis vest. Now, this might be a reference to at the end of the game, or the end of this chapter, where you go up against Bambolina and Jumbo Josh together. Is that a reference? I don't know, but it definitely seems that it definitely possibility. Now, I don't believe there's anything behind this door because, look, normally these triangles are open on all the doors, but not this one. They're filled in. So that leads me to believe that that door can't be opened. Can you please? Oh my god, Drone. You are very difficult, aren't you? Go. Please. Ta-da! Why does it gotta be on an angle? Don't hit that. I don't know how you hit the button without hitting the glass, but I will take it. Anyways, I have a short chase sequence, so I'ma just rush through this. So yeah. Okay, so we have made it. Now, as we can see, when we do this chase sequence, this falls down and blocks our path, so we can no longer access that area over there. It is completely blocked off. Anyways, we have acquired the blue key card. So, with this blue key card in hand, so first off, I want to come back and check here. Okay, so it appears that Jumbo Josh is still yes, Jumbo Josh is still there. So Jumbo Josh obviously moves between the part where we get hit by Banban and making it out of the medical center. Anyways, we will be coming back once we get the orange key card. Anyways, so we now come into here. Wait, no, we must play our tape first. Now, this is the tape. It's just a still image of Banban laying down in some sort of confinement. Now, could K6 be Banban? Quite possibly. Banban does seem to know, like, normal human interaction. He knows how to greet people and everything. So he obviously has, like, brains. He knows how to communicate with humans. So it interests me. But what's the connection between him and Waverly Mason? Anyways, there's a note here, and if you read the note, Banban will come and knock us out. I will pause, like I'll just get a still image of what the note says, so, yeah. So, who was that?
Three
Banban.
birds with one stone. I get all of your key cards, I get the perfect specimen, and I don't have to deal with that thing down there. And it's all thanks to you.
You're welcome,
Oh,
Banban.
come on. I didn't hit you that hard. maybe I did. Either way, it's best you take a nap while I prepare for our little surgery.
Now, what surgery were you trying or attempting to perform on us, Banban? I'm curious to find out. Now, we are already in the medical center. I don't know if he has already done the surgery or not. Anyways, we can clearly see a trail of goo, which is the same goo Jumbo Josh let out. And it might be hard to see, but I do believe at certain points you can see yellow flashes on the door of like something moving in there. It'd be nice if the game it would pop up so I don't look like a psycho. Anyways, we can obviously see that something is in there. Anyways, we have another note. Now this is update 1 of case 6. The procedure on case 6 has been a success. Case 6 is stable and performing tasks that are necessary for organic beings such as eating and drinking. Now, that strikes yeah, that's interesting because we clearly see that there is a cake in the birthday room, the birthday party room that we saw in the intro. And there's also, we get rewarded with a cake after doing the parkour. So, as predicted, despite the lack of any biological necessity to do so. As previously observed on other cases with humans and the primary gnome, Case 6 recalls many memories and events belonging to the original gnome donor as their own, excluding names of people, as well as keeping an identical level of intelligence. Case 6 is also compatible with speech as fluent as an original gnome donor. Banban and Banban Bambalina and Slow Saline are, I believe, the only characters who have talked. So it'd have to be either one of those three. Unlike the previous cases with humans as the primary gnome, Case 6 is interestingly docile and and cooperative, albeit very confused about the circumstances. Most previous cases display extremely hostile and nervous behavior towards staff and children alike. So, could that be? So I think that excludes Bambalina because she was kind to us. Like, yeah, if we did anything wrong, she would tear us to shreds, but she was kind. So I think that excludes Bambalina out of this equation of her being case 6. A behavior that has been attributed to the new genetical modifications that we applied. Case is not ready for presentation. So I've definitely got my money on this case 6 on being Banban. Really, our only suspects at this point in time is well, I think we've crossed off Bambalina, so it's either Banban or Slow Saline. Can we please break the glass? Are you kidding me? Is it that hard to break? Thank you. Don't know why that was so difficult. It really shouldn't. Give me the key card. Did you seriously? Let's go to the damn button. Just hit the button. Thank you. Is that switch gonna activate, or do I have to hit this one as well? I have to hit this one as well, don't I? In here, drone. Yep. Good boy. Please just hit it with no issues. Thank you. And that turns on all the lights. So you can definitely see the trail much clearer. There is definitely something has gone through here. And it appears to either have a slimy trail or has bled out. Now, I don't think it's a slimy trail because Jumbo Josh left the same trail. So, I definitely think that it is like blood or what their equivalent of blood. So it obviously shows that these monsters aren't human. They don't have normal blood. They are not human. Anyways, up the elevator we go. Now, I do not believe there's anything on this elevator ride that we are missing. I believe it's just a nice chill ride up. So, we have made it to the top. Now that we are at the top, we can walk out and make our way into this room. So this is... So, do not cross, it will trick you. Because this guy is dangerous. So, this is also a very interesting room. Why is... why is there so many different colors of them? Why is there one big one? Because we can see here on the diagram, there's dark green, brown, orange, red, blue, yellow, magenta pink, and then light green, and it says distract before extraction. Now, why is he shown small in the diagram but huge out there? And why don't we see the blue one, the main one, Captain Fiddles? And why are there multiple colors of Captain Fiddles? I don't know. And why are we extracting their color? I believe it to be some sort of experiment. Maybe they're taking the pigments of all these different colored Captain Fiddles and trying to turn them into something. Trying to make something. No, on the board here there's a child, a baby, an elephant, and a fish. I don't think that has any correlation to anything. Only thing I imagine it could is that the child's obviously a boy because it's wearing. I mean, girls can wear shorts. Never mind. Don't just don't forget I said that. Wait, no, I'm not Englishing. There is a note in here that I missed. Now this is a new one, case 1, and there is also a QR code at the top. Let's scan this QR code and see where it takes us. It says a message. I shall read the message. They are not alive. They can't be alive. They're not alive. They can't be alive. They're not alive. They can't be alive. That is what it says. So, obviously, they can't be alive. They shouldn't be alive. There's something wrong with these monsters. Anyways, this is update 20 of Case 1. Summary. This is neither a report nor anything informative in the traditional sense, but a cry for help. Whoever's reading this, I implore you to discuss stopping this madness once and for all. Matters abound to the sugar-coated when written through some colorful paper, but you do not seem to understand how bad things truly are. Every single case has been developed is in endless extruding pain. We do not know why, and maybe if we are not meant to. I can't imagine if if any of them being near a child, and maybe they never should be. It would be unrealistic to shut everything down abruptly, so all I am asking for you to get down here and see things for yourself. Do not live up to the evil faceless corporate entity stereotype, please. Now, the text being green at the top. I don't know if that has any correlation to anything at all, but possibly it does. There is also another note here. I don't know what happened. One second they were docile and peaceful as a kindergarten toddler, and the next they were ripping the place apart. I think the loud crash might have startled them. I didn't know they were that prone to their instincts. Is the double two an accident or a typo, or is it? Yeah, I'm not sure. Myself and the rest of the survivors are currently cornered in the main hallway, sorry. We are running low on ammunition and energy to defend ourselves. At least this cannon prop they brought here the other day is finally being put to use. It's only a matter of time before we are left defenseless. And when we do, I hate to think about what those things will do to us. We're heading for the lower levels when we see an opening. No one's been down there in a while, and it should be a safer place to wait this out if we make it. I must leave it I must leave it at that because I'm getting yelled at for writing this and not helping. Save yourself and get out of there if you can. Now, I believe they were defending themselves against the colourful Captain Fiddles. Now, it also makes me wonder, why is the original, the blue Captain Fiddles, not here? Where is Captain Fiddles? Is he somewhere else? That leads me to believe that he must be somewhere else in the facility. Because he most likely isn't dead because he's nowhere to be found. So let's fill this tube up with all our colors. Just like so. So we then grab our firework. And we make our way back over to the cannon. And blast this dingus in the face. And that obviously finishes whatever it was here. So we can go in here and actually collect a baseball cap, which I believe is only cosmetic for the drone. Anyways, we can acquire access to this now. Inside it appears to just be another room like all the others. We can come in here and grab our pink key card. Now with this key card, we can make it back to the main lobby. Just like so. Now in here, yes, now we can see the slimy trail that Jumbo Josh left behind. So Jumbo Josh is obviously still alive, and also this is here. Now this was not here before. Is this some kind of face? Or an entity? I don't know. But I'm almost 100% sure it is living. And the note even said here that there were faces in the darkness. That's obviously what they're referring to. Anyways, look, no Jumbo Josh and he's left a slimy trail. Anyways, there was nothing in there that we could go back and use in there. So for now, we are required to make our way to the testing sector. Here we are in the testing sector. Come over here, drone. Perfect. Thank you, drone. Now hit that button. Activate this one. Thank you, drone. Doink. Bring you over here. Go over there. Now, this second one. And over. Bungus. Activate you. And make our way up. Now, you can customize drones in this game. We have collected 6 hats. Santa hat, the cowboy hat, the party hat, glasses, Opila bird beanie, and propeller hat. So the propeller hat is the one that we got. Now, where is my drone? I want to see what this Opila hat looks like. How is that an Opila hat? Oh well. Now, I believe this to be the what the blood is, or like what they're made of. The what was it? The Giaviamin. The Javiamin, whatever it was. I believe that's also the blood that they ooze out. So we can make our way into this hallway. Can make our way to the end and have an encounter with an old friend. If you guys have played this game, you already know who I'm talking about. It's the one, the only, the Opila bird. A good friend from chapter 1. So doinkus that one. Doinkus that one. And final one. So now we can see Opila bird there. So there's Bambalina. So we do a short little chase sequence with the Opila bird. Big shot her out. We come in to Bambalina.
I want you all to welcome our new
Now let's
student.
see. The cycle
You're
of
late for
kindness.
class.
Kindness
A little
goes to
sadness
betrayal,
goes
goes to
to teacher's
sadness, goes
day,
to evil,
but
then back
you
to
ate again a
betrayal.
pile of repeated pieces.
Then multiplication
We're
table.
new and
One
unpopular
by
students,
one by
so you
two is
won't have to say the
Banban,
unpopular
two by
people
two is
anymore. Now
Benno,
sit so we can
and
begin.
blah blah blah. The alphabet. D is for drinking, E is for eating, F is for flaying. Okay, I'm just gonna slow down the footage here. It makes me question why are the other students just items? I don't know. Anyways, um, with every new item we get, it changes who we are. Anyways, back to fast forward. Thank you.
This class is going to be great. I can feel it. Wait, what was that? I wonder if it's a new student. Nobody move while I check it out.
Okay, so another thing I'd like to point out is that hello is from Slow Saline, the snail. Because she says the exact same thing when she chases us. After we deal with the Opala birds. If I can... I was pressing the wrong button, stupid me. Run!
No, not again. I actually tried to be a good teacher this time.
Woo! Flying bowling pins. Go, my pretty. Oh, look at all the Opala birds. So yeah, obviously Opilabird has kids or is compatible to have kids. Can you? Oh my. You come here. Still not sure what's with the lights going on and off. It's odd. Also, why is there one miscolored one? That's what I want to know. Why is there a miscolored bird? Very odd, very peculiar. Oh yes, also I don't believe there is anything in this room, like note-wise. Up we go. Very tedious process. That was convenient, he just ran straight into my hands. Thank you, baby Opilabird. Oh yeah, also, we can very clearly see Opilabird is standing outside the door. Can very clearly see. She knows we're in here, or she can at least hear her babies. One more. It's the oddly colored one. Is he at the very back? He is, isn't he? Yeah. No? Come here. Let's go! Perfect! I still don't know why the lights go on and off. Yep, go to your children, Opilabird. Get some good distance on slow saline. Now, as soon as she says hello, like the same hello that we heard in Bambalina's classroom, we just straight book it.
Hello.
That. Wowee, I'm very close. Come on, slow saline. Hurry it up just a bit.
Where are you hiding?
None of your business. Let me in, and we have made it. Perfect. Now, there is a top hat, which is for our drone. Now we have to collect the 8 clams. So one, uh, we have, we have, we have two, we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 over here. Oh no. Wait, did they change spots? Or am I going crazy? I think I might be going crazy. Anyways, 8. So, let's put our 8 ones in. Good. 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 Perfect. Okay, now we have a short little mini game, so I'm just gonna fast forward, but we'll read the game rules. Cannons must be fired at lit buttons. Only one cannon can be fired at a time. Timer must not run out. There are 3 rounds in total. Anyways, let's do this. Bingo! This one again. This one here. This one round. Boom! This one again. This one. Is it gonna be on this side again? Yes, it is. Yep, it's below. Just here. Perfect. Over here. Over here again. Over here again. Okay. Now, slaps, handshakes, stings. So this is obviously a tally for Stingaflin. Now, I remember... note. So, case update report. So, this is case 1, and it's update 2. So, I'm gonna scan this QR code. There is no such thing as a perfect kindergarten. Interesting. Anyways, summary. The case mentioned that the previous report has moved an arm. as its artificial nervous system has worked for a split second. As predicted, GV, which Galvanium, what I suspected, seems to provide in identical functions to blood, which combined with case 3 and case 5 and type 5, mammalian circulatory systems are ineffective. The case of type 2 from the previous report has also had a strange physical effect. GV appears to expand in size where it is set to flow. And as a result, the case has grown a number of veins across its body, and it's grown significantly in size. I am almost 100% sure they're talking about Jumbo Josh. Neither growth appears to have any kind of negative effect besides the risk of looking unpleasant to youths. We're going to proceed with adding more cases to type 5 into the case of type 2 from the previous report in a pursuit of a more lifelike behavior. So we can grab our blue keycard and do that. Whatever that does. I don't remember what that does. Anyways, we can make our way back out into this hallway. Now, instead of going into the blue room like we're meant to, because we have the orange key card and we don't have to worry about slow saline, we are going to go back to the area over here to play the tape. Also, that face is now gone. Please interact with the button. So yeah, there are no faces anymore. So it's obviously a living, moving thing. Anyways, here we are. Now, did we collect the tape? No, we did not. Into this room we go. I'm sorry, is that not the key card we got? Is there an inventory? Oh, you can press Q to open that. Huh. Huh, I could have swore they were the same. Interesting. Strange. Very, very strange. Anyways, let's make our way back over here. So there's the GV again. The Givanium. So that's Stinger Flynn. And up here is that door there where we have to go. Perfect. Down the basement we go. Now, there is a note. Dear Mummy, I am okay, and Claire is okay. The nice jellyfish saved us from the big bird and the evil red man. We are going to the jellyfish's home. Now, when they say jellyfish, they're obviously talking about Stinger Flynn. So does that mean Stinger Flynn is actually good? He's gonna try and save us. And they said the evil red man, which is obviously Banban. So does that mean Banban is also evil and he's going to betray us? I don't know. Are they gonna pull like a Poppy Playtime and make the guy that the games are named after evil? Like what they did with Poppy? I don't know. All we can do is wait. Also just gonna keep an eye out for any tapes like this. There's a tape. So with this tape, let's make our way back to the TV and see what this tape has to say. Onwards we go. Full speed. Also, if you guys are enjoying the content and you found this video interesting or informative, like the video and subscribe. It helps out a lot, and we're trying to get to 100 subscribers, and it would be an absolutely massive help if you guys could do that for me. Anyways, enough self-promotion. Onwards we go. Woo! Let's go play this tape. Okay. It's just Banban laying down again. In the same room. In the same place. But why is he laying down? Does he move at all? Music just went quiet. Okay, it's back. That was the ambience. So is it just the same of just him laying still? It's the exact same thing. Odd. Why is there two tapes of the same thing? Very odd. Very odd. Anyways, let's go back to the testing sector. Now, why do they call it the testing sector? Are they testing how these monsters would act in a classroom environment? I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, let's continue this parkour at full speed ahead. And then my game can lag. Okay, good, we are back. And our game is not gonna lag this time. And it's just lagged. Thank God I didn't die. I don't want to die again, that would be embarrassing. Anyways, let's continue. Oh, that was risky. Tape is back. But we're not going to go back and play it again. Because we've already seen it. And then my game doesn't jump. And jump. We made it. There's a note. Well, this is case 10. So a completely new one. Alice, Alia, I can't speak. The bird. Is this Opila bird? Also, there is a QR code yet again. Let me scan it. Do not trust the jellyfish. Do not trust the jellyfish. So Stinger Flynn might be evil. Summary. It remains unknown why Case 10 is aggressive towards all adults. Conditioning also remains as ineffective as it was in the first report. This report 4 as well. And we had been discovered, however, what had been discovered, however, is the reasoning behind the seemingly random intents where Case 10's eyes become bloodshot. Bloodshot eyes have been linked to usually high levels of aggressiveness. This behavior has been concluded to the direct result of Case 10 witnessing of or hearing the suffering of cases 10A, 10B, 10C, 10D, 10E, 10F, despite being an abnormal color scheme, like we saw with the baby Opila birds. and any and all individual possessing childlike attributes. Example of said childlike attributes have been described in the second update report. Case is not ready for presentation. So that's obviously referencing Opila Bird and the baby Opila Birds. Almost there. Woo! So here are everyone's doors. You have Captain Toadster, you have Stinger Flynn, Bambolina, Nab Nab, Slow Saline, Opila Bird, a little tiny Captain Fiddles in the corner there, got Big Jumbo Josh, and then Banban himself. Which, speaking of Banban, hey there, buddy.
You know, on a normal day, you'd be standing where I am, behind the safety of this glass,
Can I do that then?
like you're in a zoo watching some animals. Speaking of zoos, it's almost assembly time, where all the doors open, so we must keep this brief. Look, I'm sorry I hit you, but you gotta understand. I needed something from you that I could only get if you were unconscious, and I was all out of sedatives. If you'd seen me, you wouldn't have trusted me, I know it. But there was one thing I didn't lie to you about, and that's me knowing why you're here. You're here for your children.
Yes.
I too am working towards saving them, if you can believe it. But someone else has them. Someone far stronger than you and me both, that resides deep in the abyss. Oh no, you've gotta go. There's an elevator in Opillabird's walkway. Take it and we'll talk again down there.
Okie dokie. Goodbye, Banban. And as soon as we hear noises, we book it. So yeah, Jumbo Josh is back. He's alive.
You've been a bad student.
Let me run. Here comes Banbalina. And Jumbo Josh is here as well. Perfect. Goodbye. And off she goes. Now, from that note I read before, on case 10 I believe it was, also more GV, giant GV, Jumbo Josh's GV question mark. So Stingerflynn seems friendly, but the note said do not trust him. So it makes me curious. Also, Banban seems generally good. He seems like he's actually generally trying to help us. Anyways, my prediction is this GV is what is the blood. This is what is allowing these monsters to become how they are. And they've become aggressive and everything against everyone. And there's somebody pulling the strings behind this whole operation who knows exactly what they're doing and why. Anyways, let's take this final elevator down the hatch. And we end this chapter just like the last one, with a nice elevator ride. No matter what you do, going go down there. Oh! Slow Saline! I never saw that when first playing this game. Oh. So it appears that slow slime might be our main threat in the 3rd chapter. Or maybe it's Stinger Flynn. We don't know yet. We can only hope and wait. But that is going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope this was informative. And if it was, I'm thankful for that. Just a quick update. This is a few days after the previous, after the recording you just saw. There are a few secrets I missed out on, so I'm going to go back through the game and be showing you guys that. So that is the final secret hat. There was also a glitch, so we saw that the second tape, it played the same thing as the first one, which was a bit weird. It turns out that was a glitch, so we're gonna go back and watch that again. And we're also going to see what is behind the red door. And then at the end of the video, I'll be discussing my thoughts on what, like, who will be up against in 3, who will be returning, and yeah, stuff like that. So this will just be me speed running. So, yeah, I'll just speed run until I get to where I need to be, which I practically need to play through all the way up to Baby O Pillars, I'm pretty sure. Yep, I have to play all the way up to the Baby O Pillars, which is not gonna be fun, but it's what I must do. Annoyingly. So yeah, I shall cut, and I will meet you guys when I get there. Okay, so I'm just gonna quickly interrupt the speed. So there was something interesting that Bambalina said. She said normal octopuses have 3 hearts, and then she said we humans have 1. Like, we, referring to us. Like, to everyone. So herself
Attention
and
everyone,
others
this
included.
announcement concludes
So
your
that makes
second
me
break.
think that
Please
Bambalina
return to your
either
classes.
has
Oh
like
wow, 3 new kids in one day?
the mindset of a human
One
and thinks
unpopular
that
kid?
she is a human,
Yuck. One cool
or
kid and one mean kid.
she thinks
Welcome!
there's
Sit at
someone
the table to your
inside of
left,
her,
where you belong, so we can begin.
maybe the blood of the victim that maybe
Okay,
they took.
kids, the next lesson
So
is
this is a
health
bit
and
confusing, but
kindness.
Banban
Just like
said
we
that
did
he
for
wanted to
math
perform
and science,
surgery
it
on
will
us.
only be a review
Now,
lesson.
what could that surgery be?
Let's start with some common
I'm
knowledge to
thinking
freshen
it
your
could
stupid
possibly
brains.
be
Can
where
anyone
they
here give me an
extract
example
human
of
blood
an
and
unkind
they
person?
mix it with um the Javanium to make
I will beat you to
um
death.
that's what
Correct!
gives these creatures life,
That
and
is a
for the
perfect
few of them,
example. Good
the
job.
human type
Assuming it wasn't directed
features
at
like
me, of
Bambalina and
course.
Banban.
Now, this time, can
So it
anyone give me an
interests
example
me.
of a kind person? I will give you immense
I
pain.
almost cooked the wrong one there.
Correct! Exactly! Giving others things without expecting anything in return is exactly what kindness is. This class is going to be great! I can feel it! Wait, what was that? I wonder if it's a
Slow
new student.
slime.
Nobody move while I check it out.
Go Bambalina full speed. So yeah, I'm just gonna not speed it up because we're practically at the Opila bird now.
No! Not again! I actually tried to be a good teacher this time.
Baby your pillow, baby your pillow, baby your pillow. Okay, so here lies one of our secrets that we need. One of these secrets that I missed out on in the last episode. Or not last episode, sorry. Like earlier, last recording. Also, with this now, this is probably either my 4th or 5th time playing through this game. And it's annoying because I have to play through to the very end, legit taking that final elevator down. Also, I don't think you have to stand still when the light turns off. I really have no idea why the light turns off. I don't know why. I don't have the slightest clue. Oh, hi there. Also, I don't believe the order matters either. As long as you just collect them. So yeah, we just got 2 more left. Where are you? Yeah, no, okay. I'll get the secret. So, in one of these fans, here. In the fan closest to the, well, on the door wall, in the fan, there is a top hat. That is the final secret hat that we missed. Come here. One boy left, or one bird left, and then we can say hi to Overlower. Also, I'm just gonna, for now, I'm just gonna speed up the recording till I get past the single transmission and I do that enemy again. Because once I do that, then I can move on to the next secret. Like this. Now,
Hello? Where are you hiding?
oakley dokley. So, we have just finished the minigame. So, now, what we're going to do is we're going to grab, another firework. You will see why. So now, I'm going to quickly go ahead and go get the second tape, just to make it easier. So then, because we do have to backtrack a little bit. And not only because of the tape. You will see why. So, while I'm doing this, I'm going to talk a little bit about, a YouTuber that I've seen running wild on YouTube lately. His name is Buggy Huggy. And he's uploading, like, these daily videos of, of animated, realistic-looking Garten of Banban. And they're claiming to be doing a playthrough of the third game, of the third game, which isn't out yet, obviously, so they've made their own version. And it's not necessarily a game, it's more just an animation that they're showing off. But they do raise a few a few questions. Like some of the ideas they have are actually quite smart, like having a new character called Silent Steve, who's like a purple cobra. That's quite a cool idea. I'm not sure if they will be adding any new characters to the cast in the third game. But it is definitely interesting to see. And they also have I watched a few of their videos because I was just super curious. I watched their 20-minute long gameplay of Garten of Banban 2, which is what I'm currently playing, but they animated it and they made it like their own game. And trust me, the amount of times there was something to do, like it was just non-stop chase scenes. Anyways, I'll discuss a bit more about Buggy Huggy after. But now that we have a firework, we're going to launch it back in this cannon where the giant Captain Fiddles were. And it hits a button down here where the giant Captain Fiddles was. So this is a secret that I didn't get. This gives us the red key card. Now, what is the red key card exactly? Well, it should be pretty self-explanatory. It's used to open the red door back in this room over here. Back in the comms sector. So we're going to move this platform over here and go to the comms sector. Onwards we go. Where am I going? Wrong way. So first, let's play the tape that we got. So if I'm not wrong, it should. Good. So as we can see here, they're molding something that appears to be some sort of clay or dough into the shape of what appears to be Jumbo Josh. So there's obviously a scientist, and they're putting something into it, which what we believe to be the Javanium, the serum. So they inject it into this clay dough Jumbo Josh thing. And it ends there. So obviously that's how these monsters came to be. They started off as little dough things, and then they inserted the Javanium, sorry. And it turned them like that. Anyways, we can unlock this door. Now, I have to turn my brightness up. Thanks, game. I appreciate it. So, we have Type 5, and then we have Case 3 and Case 6. Now, I do believe all three of these terms are said in the notes that we see. Now, Case 3, when they mention Case 3, it is about the voice. Case 6 is about the heart. So they have the way they voice and talk, and the way they live. So it appears to be, so this is obviously either Banban or Bambalina, and this is Captain Fiddles. So I think it's safe to assume that Captain Fiddles will be speaking when he shows up. Now this is interesting over here, this little board. So we have a tick, round 56, and then an X. So for the ticks, or for the tick, we have Stinger Flynn, Banban, Bambalina, Captain Fiddles, and O'Pillabird. And then for round 56, we have Jumbo Josh and Slow Saline. And for the X, we have Nab Nab and Sheriff Toadster. Now, I don't know necessarily what this means, but these are obviously, like, one round is a test, I guess you could say, of what we saw on the tape. So obviously, They've done these guys and they've made them perfect, so they were said to be safe around kids. These two, round 56, they are currently in the works. And then the X, let's just say they're the failed ones. So Nab Nab and Sheriff Toadster. So, and we also have 3 notes here, so we're going to read them. That's a lot of writing. Dear Uthman, I am writing you to, I am writing, is there supposed to be a 2 in there? I am writing to you to confirm that we have received and assess your objection to our decision regarding limiting the number of cases in conduct tests on to 10 and from 10 to 6. We have collectively decided that we would not honor your request and stick with the initial decision, with the reason being that we simply cannot spare enough resources to make your lovely creations come to life if this is how much it takes. This is especially the case considering what has already been wasted resources-wise with very, very slow progress, and especially after the misunderstandings of Case 12 and its subcases, which cost us fortunes. So, Case 12, I'm not 100% sure if that was mentioned in the notes. As I said, I am recording this a few days later, so I'm not 100%. I do, but it could possibly be Banban. We're taking one presentable case of 10 in mumps. The customers are getting upset because they are not delivering what was promised, and getting sued right now is not our best interest. As much as we want this to be the case, Geranium does not grow on trees, and our friends down south can only get so much. So obviously they have friends down south, as they say, which is giving them the Geranium. Who could these friends be? I wonder. We understand that this might not be the news you wanted to hear, but this is how it has to be. Use what you have left very carefully to see if you can have more presentable cases before the upcoming Bring a Friend Day. So, what is Bring a Friend Day? I believe Bring a Friend Day to be the day where the children went missing. And obviously, these monsters didn't work out as they planned. And it turned everything to hell. And yeah. So we have a second one. Hey, I have just heard the news and it upsets me just as much as it upsets you. I do not feel we can turn it back around if the 6 we proceed with turn out well. In fact, we have to turn it back around if we want our little secret down in the basement to stay a secret. Zolphius can only stay asleep if no one goes to investigate it. Now, I do believe Zolphius is that big face that we see after escaping the medical bay. I do believe that is Zolphius. I think the ones we should drop are the spider, the frog, and the snail. Now that actually makes sense because those are the 3 new characters that got introduced to this game. And obviously, normally kids aren't supposed to come down here, I presume, maybe. So that's why they didn't have them in the first game, because they wanted to drop them. If in case you're not, in case this isn't making sense, Spider is Nab Nab, Frog is Sheriff Toadster, and the Snail is Slow Saline. The spider honestly gives me the creeps, and the spider honestly gives me the creeps, and if it gives me the creeps, it's going to give children the creeps. The frog's only purpose is to be the police in town, and if there's no bad guy to catch, there is no need for police. So, from that, it explains that Sheriff Toadster was made to be like a security person. So, obviously, if you were to do something wrong, he would go mental and try to stop you. But if you behaved, then he would respect you for being good, a good civilian. So it makes me wonder, if we do encounter Sheriff Toadster in the upcoming chapters, what he will be like. I was torn between the green guy and the snail for the last one. I like the snail more, but I feel it won't be any hyperactive child's favorite, so let's drop that one. But hey, at least we were offered to have them drawn on the walls to not let them be forgotten. Cheer up. So then we move on to the fifth one. This is bad. This is very bad. I just received the architecture behind. I just revised the architecture behind the ball pit, and it's a miracle this thing hasn't yet collapsed. The thing can barely support the amount of children we have enrolled in the kindergarten. We're having double that tomorrow. Something really bad is going to happen, and we need to be as far away as from here as humanly possible when it does. We've been on the bad side of the wrong people for a long time, and if we're still here when everything goes down, it will be the end of both of us. If not at the hands of angry parents and at the hands of our superiors. I do not bring anyone's attention to this matter unless you wish us both a big involuntary dive into the abyss. A place like this should not exist. The stuff we witness here should not exist. The casualties that will result from this catastrophe will only serve the greater good, which is shutting down this place once and for all. I have a plan ready for tomorrow. Now you just pack your things. So obviously, this note is addressed to either Uthman or Weatherly, because we know from the first game that those two had plane tickets. So obviously, they were just gonna book it. They were just gonna book it, flee the country, and I believe they were where were they going? Montreal, or is that where we are now? I've forgotten. But the ball pit, that explains why in the first game it's boarded off and closed and why it's just an abyss. Because all the kids that were in there have fallen. They've gone down into the abyss. So that's where the children have gone. So, back to this board. Now, I have a feeling that, so we're going to discuss about who I think will be in Chapter 3. Obviously, Stinger Flynn will be there. I believe, I'm almost 100% sure Banban will be returning. I have a feeling Captain Fiddles will also make his debut, along with Sheriff Toadster. Now, I do think there is a possibility of Nab Nab returning, because in this chapter he seems to follow us and stalk us almost everywhere we go. So, and I'll even show you that once we get past the final chase sequence later. And I'll show you just why, show you, us that he's following. So yeah, it's very, very odd. Very odd. But I don't believe, from the sounds of those messages, that we will be seeing, a second, more new characters to be added in the next chapter. Or past that. I don't believe they'll be adding more. I believe it'll just stay as Nab Nab, Slow Saline, Jumbo Josh, Bambolina, Banban, O'Pillarbird, Captain Fiddle, Stinger Flynn, and Sheriff Toadster. Oh, that was a big rant. Anyways, now we're going to go beat the game, so I will be back after I go, run from big green man and tall white girl. That sounds racist. It wasn't. Don't take that out of context. Okay, I'll meet you guys there. Okay, we have done that, so now we are going to walk back. We're going to go back away from the door, and we can see that there is something blocking the way. And Nab Nab is not here. Oh, does he only pop up before you grab the key card? Oh no. Oh no. I grabbed the key card, so did he disappear? No. Oh. Did he disappear, really? Damn it. Anyways, Nab Nab pops up around that corner, apparently before you grab the key card. So yeah, that gives more proof of like he's stalking. He's obviously looking for something, obviously wants us. Anyways, down we go. Let's say hi to Slow Saline. We'll just look up into the dark abyss. There'll be a message on the wall behind us, and there she is. Slow Saline. And down we go. Okay, so that is I believe every secret and lore in this game. So I'm gonna give a few reasons why I think characters will be in the third chapter and why. Captain Fiddles, well, Stinger Flint's pretty obvious. Same with Banban. What about Captain Fiddles and Sheriff Toadster? Captain Fiddles, and like if you go to the game Garten of Banban free Steam page, it will like some of the screenshots will mention that there is multiple of me. What do we see multiple of? Captain Fiddles. We see multiple colors of Captain Fiddles. So I feel like he will be making his debut in chapter 3. And with Sheriff Toadster, why do I think Sheriff Toadster will be in the next chapter? I don't really know, but I just feel like they should use their last new character, because think after that, because let's think, they've used Nab Nab, Slow Saline, Jumbo Josh, Bambolina, Banban, and Opilabird, so the only three that haven't been seen yet are Captain Fiddles, Stinger Flynn, and Sheriff Toadster. So yeah, I don't really have a reason of why Sheriff Toadster, but it would be pretty cool to see Sheriff Toadster in the next chapter. Now back onto that Buggy Huggy. Yeah, so he's been making, or they've been making, like, these videos of Chapter 3 gameplay, Silent Steve boss fight, and blah, blah, blah. So yeah, just know that they're not real. I mean, it is a pretty cool concept, but it's not real. Anyways, that is going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!